Hi guys, welcome back to our little cottage here on the river in the far north of Idaho. So a few weeks ago, my husband finished the third bedroom on the back half of the garage, and I unfortunately did not get any video of the finished bedroom before my son moved all of his things in. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you guys the finished bedroom there, but I can tell you it's amazing, and it is absolutely amazing to finally have a third bedroom. And so then we just finished fixing up his old room for my 9-month-old baby girl, Lucy. And so in just a minute here, you're going to see video of that process. And so it just feels really good. It feels like we're finally really making progress on this little house. And so the next couple things that are on the list is to make a new entry into the house. And so in my last video, I mentioned that the entry to our house is also our laundry room and our bathroom. And so it's quirky, and it just does not, it's fine, it works, but it's not ideal. And so the front half of the garage is going to become our new front door and entryway. Eventually there will be a full bathroom in there as well. And so it's going to also be part of my pantry, like a new pantry. So anyway, I'm very excited about that. And then after that, we'll be putting in our wood stove. So those are the next couple things that we are going to be working on. And you might have noticed in some of my videos that there are paint samples on a lot of the walls, and this is just where I've been testing out paint colors. And so I probably won't be doing any more painting until the spring when I can open all of the windows. But painting, of course, is going to be part of that process. And here I am prepping some whole wheat sourdough to go into the fridge overnight for a slow ferment and proofing before baking the next morning. And the recipe is available on my blog, homespunannie.com, and I will also have it linked in the description box below. And so here is the start of the process of fixing up our baby girl's room. And even though that carpet's getting ripped out, I still vacuumed beforehand. But we started by removing the baseboard heater, and I just did not feel safe with it anymore. It was very, very, very old. And so plus, it also just took up space on that wall that we kind of needed. So we took that out. My husband did not remove the wiring. He just canceled it. So it's still there. So we can put a baseboard heater there at some point if we want to. But for now, we just took it out. And then came the taping, and my husband graciously said he would do the taping for me so that I could start painting. And then once the taping was done, the first thing I did was spackle, because there were some holes in the walls and just some damage. And so we did some spackling and just some little prep work for the painting. And my husband also took out the old window frame and put in a brand new one, which you will see at the end of the process, and it looks so much better. What do I And then my husband put up a thin layer of this silver insulation on this wall because he's going to be putting wood on this wall, just on this wall. And so he could explain to you more like what that insulation's called. But anyway, so he started with that, and then he's going to put up wood. And so here I am starting the painting process, and the color I picked is called Stolen Kiss by Bear, and it's a very, very subtle pink. And I wanted pink, but I also didn't want it to be overtly pink, if that makes sense. Like I really wanted it to be very subtle and almost like a cream color with a hint of pink in it. And so I really, really like how this color turned out. And one of the things is I started painting this wall here, and afterward we decided to put wallpaper up just on this wall. And so I didn't need to paint it, but it's painted and it is what it is. But anyway, so I got this wall painted as well, and then you'll see in a minute the wallpaper that we picked out. But here is my husband pulling out that old horrible carpet that I absolutely loathe. And the flooring he's going to put down is actually temporary. So it's not going to be the final floor when all is said and done. Eventually we are going to put in hardwood floors throughout the entire house. But that's going to be a couple years down the road, and so we still wanted to get this old nasty carpet out and get some fresh flooring in just to hold us over until we can do the hardwood floors. And so it was lovely getting that carpet out of there. And here is the temporary floor going in, and then the window with the new window frame and windowsill, and the wall with the wood all put up. And I absolutely love how that wall turned out. And here is the wallpaper going up. And as I said before, wallpaper was not part of the original plan, but my husband and I were both looking at different ideas online, and we saw rooms that had wallpaper on one wall, and we loved the idea. And he found this wallpaper that we absolutely loved, and so he got it on homedepot.com, and it's just a simple peel and stick wallpaper, and I will have it linked in the description box below where you can get it if you're interested. But yeah, he did an awesome job getting it up, and I love how it turned out. And here is the finished bedroom. Now I still need to put up some curtains, and so we do have the curtain rod and the curtains. I just have not put them up yet, so there will be some new curtains, and they're just simple white curtains. And I love how the paint and the wallpaper go so well together. And this little rug that I bought before we had decided to do wallpaper, so it's not perfectly coordinated with the wallpaper, but I still absolutely love it. And here is a close-up of the wallpaper, so you can see that it's a little forest scene, and there are foxes and owls and rabbits. There's also little mice and mushrooms, and yeah, it is so whimsical and so cute. We absolutely love it. And this old dresser belonged to my great grandma, and then it went to my grandma, and then my mom had it, and my dad just gave it to me for Lucy's room. And so I do want to put a mirror up on the wall behind it, and then I will probably also get a cute lamp to go on the dresser as well. And this little toy box actually belonged to my grandpa when he was a little boy. And then this chair was just given to us by a friend for her room, and it rocks and it's very comfortable, so it's perfect for the baby's room. And then here you can see the awesome closet that she has full of storage space, and that is a video for another day because I need to get in there and get those all organized. And so there was the completed baby's room, and we now have 3 bedrooms in this tiny little house, and it feels so good. It just gives so much more space. And yeah, so the next project, as I said, is going to be the new entryway and putting in the wood stove. And so that's not going to start until after the holidays. So coming up probably in January is when those projects will start, just because I didn't want the house to be torn up during the holidays. That would just be way too stressful. So I will definitely be sharing those projects with you guys. And so here I am finishing up the sourdough that I had prepped the night before. And it was really fun because I finally got to use some actual sourdough proving baskets. And I had never had proving baskets before. I was just using bowls, and my dad had watched one of my YouTube videos and saw that I didn't have proving baskets. And so a couple days later, a package arrived on my doorstep with some proving baskets, and it was very sweet. He had bought them for me and had them sent to me. So it was fun getting to actually use proving baskets for the first time for my sourdough, and I absolutely love them. And it was such a sweet surprise getting those from my dad.
So we'll have to extend out a new liner and then talk about if you're going to cover that sheet, like stone.
I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.